Hey, it's Bernard and, believe it or not, David for another episode of NOMBERG LAW Live. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Merry Christmas to all of you who are celebrating the holiday today, and happy holidays to everybody else. Dave, thanks for finally joining me on camera for this recap of 2018.
It's my pleasure.
I can tell. I can tell. Well, guys, we have had a very active, productive, and growth filled year of 2018. We're very excited to give you guys a quick recap of our year and share with you some of the things that are coming in 2019, because we've got lots of great things that are going on here as well as in our state. So sit with us for a few minutes. We appreciate your time. And if whether you're watching this during a break during your Christmas festivities or later on, we sure appreciate all the support and the love that we've gotten over the last year and a half. Just so you know, we have now done almost, I think, 85 NOMBERG Law Live weekly episodes. We're very proud of that. We've got guests lined up all the way through early April already for next year. So thank you for your weekly tune in. And as always, you can catch this show replays on YouTube at our YouTube channel. But Dave, why don't you kick off? Let's talk about the first quarter of 2018 and some of the good things that we've done.
Yeah, so in January of this year, I started off as the vice chair of the Heart Gallery of Alabama, which is an organization that helps foster kids in Alabama find their forever families. So I'm excited and like being a part of that organization that does a lot of good. It gets me away from the type of law that I practice and gets me into an area that is different and gets me a little out of my comfort zone. But it's a great organization. I'm proud to be a part of that leadership team.
For those of you who don't know, Heart Gallery Alabama was co-founded by Karen and Michelle Walnick, and it is an organization that helps through the foster system of Alabama help children to find their forever family. And we're very grateful to be part of it. We're very proud of the work that they do each year, and that having David on one of the boards is a great thing for us. We're moving into February, March, that time period of 2018 for the third year in a row. We're very proud. Both of us were named as part of B Metro Magazine's 2018 Top Lawyers. It's a peer group election and recognition. It's not something that's a paid thing, but we're very proud of being recognized by our peers and several others for that. I also spoke at the Altamont School, where both Sydney and Emily attended school. This couple of years I've done it, and I'm going to do it again in the spring, speaking about the dangers of distracted driving. There's a campaign out there, an ongoing 10-year project called End Distracted Driving, and it is just what you think that it is. It is trying to teach not just children, not just teens and kids who are in their college years and young people, but everybody who drives, the dangers of driving while distracted. It is such a deadly combination. And if you ever want me to come to your school or speak to your organizations, please holler at me. I'd be glad to. It's about a 20 to 30 minute presentation. It's extremely powerful, and it gets your attention, and hopefully will wake you up a little bit to these dangers.
In the beginning, you mentioned that 2018 was a year of growth for our firm, and an example of that was we added Sherelle. She started working for us in the spring, and so we have 4 assistants now, and we're glad to have Sherelle helping us out. She talks to clients, she helps with file intake, file management, and is doing a really good job. So it was exciting to add personnel because that means we're growing.
That's right. Sherelle's originally from Mobile. She currently goes to UAB. Sometimes I think she may have some allegiance to Southern Miss, where she may have gone to school, or family gone to school there. So we have to give her a hard time every once in a while. We also brought Brittany back. We were very pleased that after Brittany had her baby, she decided she wanted to come back, and she's helping us in the Social Security disability area and just kicking some butt in there, and we're glad that she's back with us as well.
We needed some help there. That's a growing practice area for you.
It really is. That is an area that across the country, Social Security disability is really growing, and our practice has really seen a lot of growth there, and we're glad that Brittany's helping out. Moving into the springtime, once again, going back to Heart Gallery Alabama, our firm has been a proud sponsor during the Heart Gallery Classic at Regions Field. Regions Field is downtown. That's where the Birmingham Barons, which is a minor league ball club for the Chicago White Sox. We go to many, many games, and we were very proud to be part of Heart Gallery's annual Classic down there. And speaking of graduating and near downtown, my Sydney graduated from college back in the spring, and we're very happy for her. And she turned 22, graduated, and found the job of her dreams all within a 10-day period. Who knew? Who knew? I don't think that she's peaked anywhere or coming even close, but that's a great week for her. So we're very proud to celebrate a graduation in the office and in the family. And also this summer, I had completed a term as the Alabama State Bar Work Comp Chair, which is a very active section of our Alabama State Bar Association. And we have attorneys from all over the state, almost every county is represented. I was very pleased that we were able to organize, I think it was 8 or 9 lunch and learns around the entire state. We covered Dothan, Mobile, Huntsville, you name it, places in between. It brought attorneys on both sides of the bar closer together, and we also were able to grow the section. I think we added almost 25 new section members, so that was a real good time, and I was able to do 3 years on that or in that section as an officer, and I completed my term as president or the chair back in January.
And about that time, I was finishing up my term on the Alabama Civil Justice Foundation Board. It's nice to serve in leadership and serve on boards. It's also nice when you finish and you don't have that obligation anymore. But I learned a lot serving on the Alabama Civil Justice Foundation Board. This board has given $10 million in the last 25 years to nonprofits throughout Alabama, and ACJF helps Alabama families and helps provide access to justice for those in need. So it's a special group, and I was glad to be a part of it.
And our firm has been a part of it for many, many years, and we're glad to be part of that as well. We're also glad to be part of True Vine Birmingham. True Vine is a religious organization based out of West Homewood. Pastor George leads a monthly, well, it's an active every week, every day church and organization, but once a month our firm goes over to the True Vine location in Homewood, and we help to distribute food, drinks, necessities to the members who are part of his organization. And it brings us great pride and joy to be part of that. We get to interact with all kind of people who now recognize us. We've been doing it for about 1.5 years now, I think, and we look forward to that Tuesday each month that we get to go over there. We take shifts. We basically shut down the office for about 2 hours, and we all take shifts over there. And it's hugs, it's laughter, it's a lot of camaraderie, and we really appreciate Pastor George allowing us to partner up with True Vine and be part of that great program that they do.
It's good to have a hands-on activity like that. We support charities and organizations by writing checks, but it's nice that something we can all go and do and be involved in.
It is. It's community service, philanthropy, as all part of our NOMBERG Law Firm Cares program. We want to be out in the community. We want to show that we're not only a member of the community, but we help to help it to move forward and to give back. So that's just our little way of doing so. Talk to us a little bit about Josh, who interned with us this summer.
Yeah, so we had an intern this summer, Josh Tazetta. He's a senior at the University of Alabama. He was interested in going to law school, and he asked me about coming to do some work at our firm, and we set it up for July, and it was good having Josh here, and I think he learned a lot. He was able to do some work for us. He went to court. He sat in on depositions and mediation, so it was a good experience for him. It's nice having somebody around that we got to explain and teach and show how we do things.
And hopefully we can get another student in here this summer and keep that going, because it's good to expose kids who are in school who've not been in a setting for a law office. It may open their eyes to maybe this is not the profession for them, or it may solidify that this is truly what they want to do. And so we try to give them a little bit of everything, from the grunt work all the way up to going out and representing the firm and doing some things. So it was a good experience. We appreciate Josh's time here. David and I truly enjoy going around the state and even outside of the state and speaking at seminars and CLEs and webinars. It's obvious I like to talk. David likes to talk just as much, but it's more beneficial when we talk about stuff we actually know about, not just sports, but about the law. And numerous times each year, we take different times of the month or different times of each quarter, and we speak at seminars, whether it's in Birmingham, down in Montgomery, up in Huntsville, in Dallas, Atlanta. We've spoken in many seminars, and recently have both participated in webinars where there's been attorneys and other folks in the legal profession who've been part of the webinar from all over the country. And we really enjoy speaking about those things.
Getting into the third quarter of the year brings us to football season, and UAB celebrated their best season ever this year, conference champs, 11-win season, a bowl win.
Coach of the year.
And we were pleased to be part of the program, and that we buy season tickets and went to a few games this year, but we also gave away tickets to a lot of games. We've got a lot of our clients are big UAB fans, big college football fans, so we were pleased to share those tickets with many of our clients.
We talked about our growth from this past year, and part of that growth is due to our expansion in dealing with social media. If you follow any of our social media platforms, whether it's our website, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google+, YouTube, you name it, we're on about 7 to 8 or 9 active sites. It takes a lot of manpower to do that. So we brought in a high school senior, Marcy Henderson from the Altamont School, to be an intern for us. And Marcy has just done a bang-up job. She's worked all semester this fall. She wants to work some more in the spring. We'll see how that goes for a high school senior in the spring, how much work we get from her. But everything we've thrown to her, she has helped us, whether it's editing videos, scheduling out posts, whatever it is, she has been great. We're also working on converting the NOMBERG Law live episodes into podcasts. So stay tuned for that. That'll be in the first half of this year, and I look forward to being able to send that out as well. So we appreciate all the work that Marcy has done for us this year. Let's see, you spoke. Why don't you talk about the Willard Conference? That was a big conference.
Yeah, in October I went to Las Vegas for a national conference. It's put on by the Workers Injury Law Advocacy Group. I'm a board member and executive committee member of that group, and I help co-chair the continuing legal education part of the seminar. It's a 3-day seminar, so we had to find a lot of speakers on work comp topics. It was a lot of work, but I enjoyed being part of that group that put it all together. And while I was out there, I was surprised. I received an award. I received the President's Award for service to the organization. So that was really nice to be honored that way, and I was humbled to receive that award.
And considering there were attorneys from more than 35 states, you and your organizers or co-planners, y'all did a bang-up job getting folks from that many parts of the country. Yeah. October is always a very busy month for us around here. As part of it, it's the annual Birmingham Coleman Race for the Cure. And if any of y'all know us and our history, we have a team. Team Kate Has Hope, named in Karen's honor and memory, as well as with Hope McInerney. And we've had a team now for, I think this is our 15th year, and our firm is part of that team, and we're very proud and pleased to be members of it each year. It's an emotional time. It's a big fundraising time, and I probably peppered every one of y'all who are watching this with our videos that all the kids made. That was a lot of fun, but we do enjoy participating in that, and it's such a very important fundraising arm of Coleman, whether it's in Birmingham or nationwide. So thank you to all of you who were on the team, who donated to the team, who slept in for the cause, whatever your part was. We thank you for helping us out with Team Kate Has Hope.
Yeah. So that brings us to November, and as we kind of wind down our recap of the year, it was a year ago in November that we moved to our new office, and we've settled in nicely and really like it a lot, and I think our staff really likes being here as well.
I think they really do. It's our space. We've rented space for many, many years, but it was with a sharing agreement with other attorneys. But this space on Montclair Road near the JCC in Birmingham has really become our own. A couple more paintings, a couple more pieces of furniture, and I think we may be done decorating. But please come by and see us sometime.
Yeah. And while I'm thinking about it, I mentioned our assistants, Emily and Hannah and Sherelle and Brittany. And we can't do what we do without them, and they are fantastic, and they really care, and they're passionate about what they do and helping our clients, and they're just become an extension of us, and so we're so proud that they work with us and help our clients.
They really do. They've taken some ownership in the firm. They really have, from a standpoint of stepping up. They know what to do. Not only are they well trained and know how to do things, they don't come to us most of the time because they just know what to do and how to handle things. So we truly appreciate all that they do, because the firm wouldn't operate without them. I mean, I can't see David doing a lot of the things that they're asked to do. I know I can't, that's for sure. But I'm also very pleased that for the 6th year in a row, both David and I were chosen by Super Lawyers magazine as recognized as super lawyers. And again, it's a peer voting, a peer recognition award. It may seem silly to outsiders that we tout the fact that we were voted or elected as super lawyers, if you will, but it means a lot to us. It means that our peers recognize the work that we do. We've got lots of friends, hopefully very few enemies, but hopefully our reputation and the work that we do it shows in the work that we put out.
I'll just add that we don't practice law to win awards, but it certainly makes us feel good when we do, knowing that we're doing a good job.
That's exactly right. And going back to the social media theme, we put out a challenge. This was David's idea, and I'm so proud of this. It was called the hashtag Cold Weather Challenge. And we filmed a little video in early mid-October and put it out on social media. And what we did, and we've done this for probably 10 years now, is around the October-November time period, we purchased blankets, hats, scarves, gloves, socks, you name it. Those types of things that are desperately needed when it's cold outside. And we donate them to different ministries or charities or nonprofits around town that are in need of those things. And we're very proud and happy to do so. And we're not telling you this to recognize the pat on the back for us, but what we did was we challenged our friends, we challenged other law firms, other organizations and businesses with a little video that says, all right, here we've done our part in our community. We'd like you to meet our challenge. And about 35 law firms and other businesses and lawyers around the country accepted the challenge, and we're slowly each week we're getting 1 or 2 more either videos or photos, and they've done the hashtag Cold Weather Challenge in their respective communities around the country. They've done the same thing. So it really has had a bad term here, but a snowball effect that really is, it's good that we've seen some camaraderie and some other folks who've been challenged to step up. So we thank you for all who have done it and who will do it into the wintertime.
Looking forward to doing that again next year. I think we'll have more participation.
I
We'll
do
catch
too.
people off guard so much.
I do too. I do too. Well, that brings us into December, and December is always such a busy time around here, trying to get cases closed out before the end of the year. But we really try to take the last 10 days to 2 weeks of the year to kind of regroup, kind of freshen up, kind of reset yourself a little bit, looking into 2019. We've got so many great things coming up. David recently spoke at 2 seminars, so he's not really slowing down yet, but hopefully coming up he will. We've got more seminars planned here at the office. We gave 2 in-house seminars for local lawyers who we have partnerships with. We're very pleased about that. We're going to have 3 or 4 more here at the firm using modern technology. We've got speakers who are going to pipe in over either through Skype or Blue Jeans or some other online live video conferencing. So those are the kind of things that we're trying to continue to build our tribe, so to speak. Our tribe being those friends, family, law firms, lawyers that we do business with, that we trust, that they trust us, that they come to us for our things we do, and we try to go to them for the things that they do, and we appreciate all of those who are part of our tribe, so to speak.
You mentioned the things that we do, and we continue to help people every day with workers' compensation claims throughout Alabama. We help people in personal injury with personal injury claims such as auto accidents and truck wrecks, as well as helping people in It helps people with Social Security disability claims, so that keeps us busy throughout the day.
It does, and if you're part of our firm's membership, or so to speak, our client base, or our friends, family, our tribe, you're gonna hear from us about 16 or 17 times a year. We send out monthly emails, we send out quarterly newsletters, and we even send out birthday cards. So if you wanna be in touch with us, find us on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, website, you name it, we're there. You can find us, NOMBERG Law Firm, look for David's name, my name, or the firm name. If you want to be on any of our newsletters, just let us know. You can either get them by email or by snail mail. We'd love for you guys to know more of what we're doing. We want to know more about you, and we can't thank you enough for your support, your love, your friendship, the kindness you show us. We hope that we reciprocate the same in the past, and we really look forward to 2019. In closing, Dave, you got anything else you want to share?
Say 2018 was a good year. It's a year of growth for the firm, and we look forward to repeating that in 2019.
Guys, we hope you have a great rest of your holiday season. We look forward to touching base and being with you in 2019, and that's Happy New Year. Take care.